thy hands have made. I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe displayed. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art.
Welcome Idris Nija Gidi. Ami ekta kam kuruboli monjay. Itu Amagan Lakeview Colony, 60s, 1960s, in the mid-60s. Punagina aha umay. Pioneers kan, leaders kan, Amagan lugot dunia bra charigina. Cha bishi manuasi. Amar Lakeview Colony 50 years Jubilee celebration. Kurubu nimidi. Amagan planning committee convener bra logina set up kurishi. Idu time dibi amilaga member tuida. Idu dunia bra charigina jaisi. Idu nimidi. Amagan mura manogi respect tigina. Amagan munjur hoshigolido amagan solemn prayer ta takibo. Idu nimidi. Yati kiman chuna gina ase. Amagan so khara kurigina 1 minute amagan solemn prayer kurubo. Amagan Sadi season hai jashi festive season hoya se kurum tu charanai holibi achi invite iskan matha nishina Amar honorable MP bra logina keman chon aishi amar colony murum gurigina keman chon achi chok tia se apuna sob ki isur laga nambra aro amar Lakeview Colony laga behalf Abunanga sob ki welcome guriasi. Kurigina idu chanai diasi.
Thank you for giving me this platform. I am truly honored to be standing here today representing the young collective voices of the future. First and foremost, let us all take a moment and acknowledge our elders who laid the foundation for Lakeview Colony. Many of them are no longer with us, but we express our profound gratitude for their wisdom and vision to build this colony that we now call our home. Our colony is not just a collection of buildings and roads. No, it's more than that. The heart of Lakeview Colony is its community. It is the people who give it life. We are the foundation, the history, and the future of this place. It is our stories, traditions, and collective efforts that truly define what this colony is about. Being residents of this colony, let me share a few important things that I consider as our duty and responsibility. Let me highlight the problem of garbage that we are constantly faced with. Garbage is everybody's problem. Environment and hygiene is the responsibility of each and every person. Health and sanitation is of utmost importance, and all of us will have to do our part in maintaining cleanliness and practicing proper waste management. Another responsibility I can think of is how all of us can become good citizens for our society. According to me, a colony is not just a place where you build a house and take shelter. Our homes are sacred spaces for us to nurture our values and to learn what is right from wrong and become useful and productive members and citizens of our family, community, and our nation. The most important thing I want all of us to reflect on this Golden Jubilee anniversary is where we are going to go from here. What kind of future do we envision for our colony? The theme for the Jubilee, Peace and Wellbeing, is so appropriate and timely for Lakeview Colony. If all of us were to honestly embrace the wisdom of this theme, which our theme speaker, Madam Reverend Dr. Ellen Konyak Jamir, will speak and educate us about. I am sure and confident that the community of Lakeview Colony will have a great future. To conclude, my colony, my future isn't just a phrase, it's a promise. It's a promise we, the next generation, are ready to keep. Our colony is more than just a place to live, it's the foundation we are building upon. It's where we'll create our future, raise our families, and contribute to something bigger than ourselves. My colony, my future is our call to action for a better tomorrow. Thank you.
It is not an easy task to write about the early beginning of Lakeview Colony, as most information we have is through oral narration. There are no records written or documents available, and therefore this account of the colony is mostly true stories passed on by the elders and a few valuable records of the early meeting minutes provided by the village council or Lakeview Colony Council. Although we commemorate 50 years Golden Jubilee story passed through, families and elders recount about having settlers as early as in the 1960s. In fact, one account from an elder mentioned about how the main colony road was built by the British. It was told that the Old Naga Cemetery was used as hospital area by the British during the Japanese invasion World War II. We have been able to trace the record of the first official meeting that was held on December 6, 1975 at the residence of younger Lemba, which was attended by 25 members. As per the meeting minutes, it was resolved to have a chairman and secretary and to constitute a governing body called Putu Mendan, a term in our dialogue equivalent to present day executive council. Younger Lemba was selected as the chairman of the GB and N. Impang Au as secretary. The founder of the colony also drafted a terms on rules and regulations to maintain law and order in the society. As per the records, the annual collection for the residents was ₹5. Further, any conflict, misunderstanding within the colony would be heard and resolved within the Putu Mendan. Interestingly, a meeting held on 25th, 1979 had proposed the change of name from Lakeview Colony to Naga Village. It is assumed that our elders wanted the colony to be more inclusive of other tribes and community, and thereby demonstrating their vision for unity and progress. The early records of the Colony Council meetings provide valuable insights about the vision of the elders. On financial matters, they wanted to set up a good and honest system where monetary transaction would be transparent and the council made accountable. Electricity, water line connection, and road infrastructure was the focus of the elders. Another noteworthy aspect of the Lakeview Colony Council has been determination of its residents to nurture and provide a safe and healthy environment for all to experience through the last more than 50 years. The council, with the support of the public, have worked for the welfare of women and children, made constant effort to check anti-social elements and illegal activities, strict monitoring and ban on drugs and liquor business. The person who dedicated for the development and well-being of our society as office bearers of Lakeview Colony Council from 1975 to 2025. 1975 to 78 GB oblique Chairman Yangar Lamba, Secretary and Impang Au. 79 to 80 GB Chairman Yangar Lamba, Secretary S. Jubanakshi Iyer. 1981 to 87 GP oblique Chairman Imbilemba, Secretary S. Chubanakshi Iyer. 1988 to 97 GP oblique Chairman Imbilemba, Secretary Ekimo Lotha. 1998 to 99 Chairman T. Younger, Secretary Abemo Paton, GP Imbelemba. 2000 to 2009 Chairman S. Chubanakshi, Secretary Abemo Paton, GP Ekimo Lotha and Supongmeren. 2010 to 11 Chairman S. Jubanakshi, Iyer, Secretary Abemo Paton, GP Supongmeren and Supongmeren Jamir. 2012 to 13 Chairman S. Jubanakshi, Iyer, Secretary Abemo Paton, GP Supongmeren Jamir. 2014 to 15 Chairman Chubasua, Secretary Mombemo Tungwe, GP Supongmeren Jamir. 2016 to 17 Chairman Chubasua, Secretary Holoto, GP Supongmeren Jamir and Mombemo Tungwe. 2017 to 18 Chairman Chubasua, Secretary Liantang Lotha, GP Supongmeren Jamir and Mombemo Tungwe. 2019 till date, Chairman Tongzat Pongen, Secretary Liantang, GP Supongmeren Jamir and Mombemo Tungwe. Till 2020 till Chairman Tongzat Pongen, Secretary Liantang and GP Shilu Jamir. As far as back as 1988, on July 23, the village Lakeview Colony resolved its work towards maintaining an honest electoral rule for the purpose of ensuring free and fair election within the colony. We believe Lakeview Colony should provide leadership for clean election movement in Nagaland. The humble beginning of Assisi School, Dimapur Lakeview Colony took place on January 19, 1987 in a small thatch house with a handful of students. It is also the headquarters of Catholic Sister of Northeast. The central warehouse, biggest in Dimapur, is situated at Lakeview Colony. It was established in the year 1979. The Naga Cemetery was established in the year 1972 by the Naga Council Dimapur, covering an area of 5.2 acres of land. It witnesses approximately 7,000 people buried there and restore it as place of respect. The Lakeview Colony was declared the cleanest colony category in 2021, organized by Dimapur Municipal Council under a Better Dimapur. The latest development is the Sky Bridge Praetor inaugurated by the Chief Minister Nifurio on 2nd November 2024 at Old Naga Cemetery. Lakeview Colony Council has evolved through the dedication of its early settlers, laying down the foundation for the future generation. Today we are harvesting the fruits of our elders' good works, and this legacy must continue. Thank you.
Yadi Aji Lakeview Colony 50 years celebration day. Aman time dia gani bishi khushi pai ase. Speaker khan aro program bishi ase, ami bishi time nalobo olibi aji ami congratulation dia ase aro especially edu Lakeview Colony edu buyers khan aji taigan laga bhavana phal thakabra aji aman taigan la blessing edu 50 years celebration do amala chairman bra gwanishina kumba manu edu start kura khan yati nai dunia charigina jai holibi taigan laga blessing do amangi rakhi digina aji aman itu 50 years pungcha do itu ekta taigan gibi thanks aro taigan laga family members kan kiman jun ase iso bra taigan gibi blessing diboge na bisas ase aji aman Dimapur to saile 97 colony ase Dimapur de to Lakeview colony bi ekta ase where ami itia 2 years complete hoise as TC ekku issue nolai na Lakeview colony ekdom shanti bra thaka colony ekta ase koina ami aji edu kobole mon aro itia aman laga sister bra gwanishna yadi nole do aman laga Mr. Abimo gwanishna ekta important jaga na school bi imam phal aro yadi important place Old Naga Cemetery which aman sob mon dise hole can be converted into some tourist spot also not future di edu nishina ase to ami hotai edu koi Dimapur do aman mini Nagaland amila bhavana insapi ami do where aman sob manu good district pra alak jaga pra all over country thagiana aman yadi boyeze and once Dimapur do aman shanti jaga nole do aman unity ekta dikhai dise gole do it will be an example, great example for all the district of Nagaland. Idu aman laga mon di first and foremost idu bhabibo lage. Enaga thagile aman Dimapur do shanti bra aro aman sob ekilo ko miligena thagibole parise gole do it will bring a good example to other district and other people in other areas.
Yate amikan aku 50 years jabole ekso sal amikan manipole time tape Lakeview colony kinika hobo itu ola bhabna kori sabo lage amikan kiole mani history to jai thakibo amikan jabo notun jibon aibo yate kiman jon boy kinase amikan sob history to aste amikan pi jai ase kintu amikan laga pachakan amikan laga youngsters kan yate ekta swali iman khara kori kina kwato Taikiti kinabi pisi amikan khushi ase kiole mane very confident she was so confident she was so cool you can tell that she will be somebody very soon itu national Lakeview colony pura ola bole amikan pisi kimanjon monte bhabna kori ase amikan sob itu karone kam koribo kintu ekta duita kota kobole mon thakatur homoy bachabo karone yate social change aha temte we must remember that we should not be birds of the same feather flocking together. Mane amikan khali alak ektat noy. Amikan aji itu postmodern world itu ele amikan to ki inclusive society hobo lage. Inclusive mane khali amar bosti manu noy. Khali ekta group noy. Kintu kiman jon ase yate naga kan ase naga TV alak jati kan ase aro ituai noi kintu amikan Bihar pora Bengal pora Kerala pora aro alak jaga pora ahikina sakato itu iman sundor itu karone kiman majority ase amikan minority ke moram kori kina sabo lage de Lakeview colony itu aro taikan ke safety dibo lage taikan ke security dibo lage amikan ase koi kina taikan ke boy khelai kina thakal society novel lage. So what I'm trying to say is that our society must become inclusive, responsible lobo lage. Aro itu nisina ki hosa ase, ki thik ase, justice itu toile itu colony de ekdom sida sida thakibo laga ekta.
As we celebrate 50 years of Lakeview colony, a golden jubilee is a testimony of faith, pride, and work hard community. Together as we gathered here, our hearts are filled with gratitude to the pioneers who first laid their foundation of this colony and to elders who through their wisdom and dedication built a strong and caring neighborhood. Without their vision and sacrifice, we could not be here celebrating this remarkable occasion. Over the year, Lakeview colony has grown not only in numbers, but in spirit. A colony known for its warmth, cooperation, and peaceful coexistence. For a colony to thrive it takes more than just a good road and houses. It takes people who care for one another, who stand together through challenges, and who dream together for a better tomorrow. As we mark 50 years, this Jubilee serves as a moment of renewal, a reminder that the best way to honor our past to build a strong, cleaner, and more progressive colony for the next generation. Let us also encourage our youth to take pride in their community, to become responsible citizens, and to contribute to society in a meaningful way. My prayer and wish for Lakeview Colony is that this Golden Jubilee will usher in new season of blessings. May we see more reputed officers, more entrepreneurs, more professionals, and more change makers emerging from our colony, carrying forward the spirit of excellence and service. Once again, I extend my heartfelt thanks to our elders, our organizing committee, and every resident who has contributed to making Lakeview Colony what is today. May God bless Lakeview Colony abundantly as we step into next 50 years with unity, hope, and renewed purpose. Thank you.
And I request yede kun kun ase mon sob yede khara kurne tai souvenir release from the mon sob khara kurne clap kur dole karne janai des de. Please be seated, everyone.
Amagan sob miligina. When we think about the 50 years journey of our Lakeview Colony, Amar 50 years di tagan kiman aman sob achinisina aram guru gina rakibo karni tagan to kurise aman tagan ki respect yase itia amagan laga we share ekta do after the Jubilee. My senior members, the senior parents will know the best. Once we observe the Golden Jubilee or any kind of Jubilee, itula blessing lobule parile, we can go ahead with the prosperous years ahead. Jubilee to amahan thik lobo na parile, it'll go worse. There's no middle part after celebrating the Jubilee. Now our ward has to decide. सबसे पाल होता तो अमार लोगिना blessing लोगिना जाबुना Jubilee बाजू तो छाकरा मानो निमिला आरो अमर लगा कॉलोनी दी टेक्टर लोगिना आहा इतु लगा लोबना. That our citizens has to decide. Now it's a wonderful and so blessed to have here, because it has added another team to Reverend Dr. Ilan Gonyak Jamir to cover up, because the parents, the ward authority said the theme is Peace and Wellbeing. The younger generation said, my colony, my future. So this colony is celebrating with two main agendas. The topic, that one is peace and well-being. The youngsters, the young generations want that this is my colony and this is my future to build up. So itu tuida di, amagan itu Jubilee boy ase, with all the visions. Amagan itu shuru gura ase, so amagan sob itu papigina. Parents can, especially the guardians of this ward, the younger generations are saying that this is my ward, this is my colony for my future. So another responsibility is bringing by our generations.
to parents can, you have to be in a position to take the responsibility of your beloved children's, of your younger generations. Itu be ekta aman itu Jubilee hoa pra amar laga pachakan pra amakan ki responsibility itu be ekta tiase. Now see every ward yati amakan ward ti posti tur pra aha manu bi thakibo, thukia manu bi thakibo, thon manu laga pacha bi thakibo, mainland pra bi iman ahi kina yati thaki ase. Among so miligina hi itu ward hoise. Why all of them has come here? Why all of us has come here to be the citizens of this colony? Kiba ekta phal hobo karoni manukan nisina thakibole mon thakibole hoa karoni hi yati aise. To itu sob to kumba to ole bishi must be thakibo. But your authority, your loving and kindness, ito root people also सबसे पाल मनो होबोले लगा 50 years लोइगिना आइसे in continuation दिबी ito ही चाबो लगे. Now see koa nisina amar peace and well-being ito our team speaker kobo to have to start the alignment ito kuribole to le and the alignment amar la colony di shuru kuribole niti bolage. The first and foremost any anti-elements yati epta penetration group disi gole mani our Naga society has such ito ami la tribe ase, ito ami la clan ase, ito ami la khandan ase, ito bra war to disunity shuru ho jabo. So better don't let any anti-element to penetrate in our sector. Ito first ito guideline gurigina aman ito chale mani aman itiakina peace maintain gurase ito nisina chajabo. Secondly, this is a modern world. We need to have a competitive spirit, and among the competitive spirit, world chairman bra loigina authority gan aro yadi solonda gan kiman ase ito gan sob amagan competitive spirit to takisa. On top of that, itu competitive spirit is सबसे बिया पिमार एकता aman itu competitive spirit to nubujile mani positively aman nolele mani amaga nimile boli shuru grado election bi ektas election di nijor laga principle nijor laga understanding whether it's a state election, whether it's a town council election, or whether it's a ward election, itu kila election holibi, we need to have a competitive spirit to have a better and the reasonable leaders among all the competitors. Itu hiya side. Itu ami laga takut, amakan laga jati tangor hobra, ami laga kor manu rich hobra, nole mani ami laga strong bra, ami election parise itu laga kuta nohoy. Holibi the best among the best leader to chosen gurase. Itu bra amakan laga mindset ti competitive spirit itu nisina war ti election tagal labi itu kundi mon itu innermost heart ti itu biya to carry over no kurbo lagi. For a small example, I was nowhere. Olibi abunang sobra eman murum gurina vote tishe. Abunang bra irrespective of any party, color, reach, for to nohigina, you were all willing to go ahead to elect me, and you all were willing to spend the money from your own pocket. Apnyang laga pocket para hi sab manage kurishi to. Apnyang nijor pocket para manage kurna war di control kurishi ekta chakrabi hua nai. Iman peaceful. Candidate ki bhi iku kostu bhi diya nai. Iman aram. Aro apni kam bhi with all your satisfaction. Ami chi holi bhi ami Ami laga part bi ekdam my precious wood. Kogina apnyan tise. Aro aji apnyan amiki imbi pane. This will carry. Itia amar ward chairman gwa nisna clean election. Clean election gwa do. It was there. This is the beginning and it has to go. Amahan ito transmit kurigina jabo lagi. Paradak, I am representing on behalf of all of you. तो अपने अम्मी की अलग कुर्ती से तो ची होली भी अपनी ला कैंडिडेट तो पिया मनु न हो बोलागे अपनी ला कैंडिडेट तो पिया काम नौकरी बोलागे इतु नौकरी बो करने अपनी काम बड़ा एडवाइस दी बोलागे अपनी काम बड़ा डायरेक्शन दी बोलागे ओलाई दिसे होइसे इना न होय but I need to continue advice and guidance till my dinner goes out. Ito apnyan sob ito ami apnyan kan logo ito akha kurese. Aro we together with all joint effort will try to serve the best of the best. Aman ito Naga public is serve kurbo, Nagaland state ki serve kurdibo. Aro let us see that last parliamentary election laga reaction to 2028 amar citizen gan naga manugan poisa nidi gina candidate help kurato olop to lab asete ina ko pariboli laga position dia manso kurigina at least 20% or 30% clean election to imply crudile money impact to tidile money. That will be the another achievements with all our joint efforts. Itu bra paradak bal kam kuribo kaldi nuguribo apni kan advice didibi apni kan bra guidance didibi. Itu kali MB no hoy 60 MLA kan election jadam dibi itu laga lab to pabode aro clean election bi itu shuru hoy jabo. Itu bra amagan itu kurile mani sobse the best of the best and the great change to be ekta
to give away the certificate of appreciation to the present and former chairman, secretary, and Gaupura, the GB, acknowledging their services and commitment toward the community. Abe etya certificate karne नाम मातिबो मोरम्ब्रा इतो रिप्रेजेंट करकेना सर्टिफिकेट तो ओला बोले इतो स्टेज ते आइबे. Number 1, the first governor of Lakeview Colony, late Younger Naga Jamir, year 1975 to 1980. Yeah. Followed by the first secretary, led and Impang Ao, year 1975 to 1978. Led MP Jamir, GB, 1981 to 1999. Led S. Jubilee Higher as a convener. I like to present the financial report in brief. The fund contributed from 2 sources. Firstly, annual collection of rupees 500 from each and every household for 4 years, that is 2021 to 2024. And donation received from landowner and business houses within the colony. The total amount was 9,25,000. Additionally, we have received generous donation from the well-wishers. The total amount is 2,60,000. So, thank you to all of you. Today, it is really a historic occasion which allowed us to show the pride and affection of the founding members. On behalf of the planning committee, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all of you for your presence and support and making this event a grand success. Thank you.
Wonderful, merciful Savior, precious Redeemer and friend, who would have thought a lamb could rescue the souls of men? Ooh, you rescued the souls of men. Counselor, comforter, keeper, Spirit we long to embrace. You offer hope when hearts are hopelessly lost our way. Ooh, we've hopelessly lost our way. You are the one that we praise. You are the one we adore. You give the healing and grace. Our hearts always hunger for. Ooh, our hearts always hunger for.
Ajib amilna theme to peace and well-being ase. Peace and well-being. Aha age the speakers khan bra bishi bhal bra touch kurigina ase. Aru moi bishi briefly bra ekdam khata bra alop thoughts share kurul mon ase. Peace na shanti ki ase. Ami do reflect radam de moi bhavana verse ekta ahishe isur bra kwa kotha. John 14:27 de inya koigina ase. Peace I live with you. My peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid. Iman bhal kotha na. This is the gift that Jesus left his disciples, his followers, when he was about to die. Tai crucify no ha ikide. Ekdam biya time de na tai bishi munduk tai laga disciple khan bi ekdam munduk thaka time de ta khan sob jama kurina tai bra kushe. Apni khan ge moi ekta gift dibo na. Gift na paile gift padam de ami khan kiman kushi pai na. Christmas ahi ase sob manu gift ekjun ge dibo. Birthdays ahile ami khan ekjun birthday boy or girl or man or woman get gift de ami khan kiman kushi pai. Itu nishna na isor bra tai laga disciples tai laga followers khan ge ekta gift dishe. Itu gift tu ki ase kole shanti. Aro world jana nele worldly understanding laga peace no hoy shanti no hoy holi be tai laga gift itu ki ase. Itu gift to it's not a human invention. Ami khan manu laga niyom bra ola no hoy holi be itu shanti to isor tai laga very nature isor bra ola shanti ase. It comes through relationship with God. Na আমি খান লাই ইটো শান্তিটো আমি খান লাই ঈশ্বৰ লগতে ৰিলেশ্যনশ্বিপ থাকিলে ইটো এক্সপিৰিয়েঞ্চ কৰে হিব্ৰু কথাতে ইটোকে shalom কয় shalom it's a beautiful word which is about wholeness about completeness about harmony and well-being na আৰু ইটোটো physical আমি খান দেখা ইটো physical body de shanti থাকা আৰু emotional mental না আমি খান ইটো physical body নিচিনা ভিতৰ দিবি আমি খান ভাৱনা আমি খান feelings ইটো দিবি shanti থাকা ইটোকে আৰু spiritual ভানে আমি খান সব spiritual beings আছে আৰু relational একজন লতে connection থাকা ইটো সব balance থাকিলে ইটোকে shalom কয় as well as with our environment our world manu ekla majote nohoy holibi manu majote manu isor logode aro ami khan la environment with our whole world itu relationship thaga ke itu shalom shanti koi itu and this peace is not a superficial peace it's not a temporary peace but it's a lasting peace na superficial nohoy na opor de ni hoy shanti lagi as itu poa noili bi pitor de ami khan feeling ami khan pitor de aro itu kini ahe kole acknowledging the fact that we are living in this world ami khan laga dunia de du brokenness ase na ami khan hurtful situation bi lok pai ami khan dukh sukh bi ahe olibi dukan sob majote ami khan shanti kinia pai itu isor brade and it comes through our relationship with God through our spiritual discipline isor ke pray kurigena isor laga kota purigena share kurigena ami khan ekjun ke bhal kam kurigena ekjun ke forgive kurigena oi biya to labo jagra kuribo libi kinia forgive kuribo na reconcile kinia kuribo itu sob shanti as isor laga shanti aro moi kobule mon hoado we live in God's care and providence na isor ami kan na bhabilibi isor brother ami kan ge sai itu mon de rakhibo lage so I want to say this kitia shanti kobo shanti tu khali idea no hoy khali concept no hoy ami ganini kotha koa itu no hoy holibi it's a practice we should practice it shanti kinia janibo ami gan shanti janibole tu ami gan practice kurile janibo na and it's a skill that we can develop it's a skill ami khan kiniga school jaina nole college jaina kinia learn kore itu nishna shanti bi practice kurule pare ami khan janibole pare ami khan hikabole janibole pare itu and so it is not just a concept not just an idea but it is a practice it is a skill that we can cultivate as human beings aro agide ami khan la speaker Reverend Dr. Wati Brakwa nishna inclusive society na ami khan sob nijur jaga brai she sob alag jati na alag profession holibi ami khan sob aspiration ekta thagina life kinia balobo na ami khan laga life kinia balobo ami khan la bacha khan kontu bal school de pathabo koigina ami khan sob bhavana bhal bra aha ase ami khan ina jama kura ase itu karne ekjun ge morom kuri kina ekjun ge respect digena thagibol lage aru ekjun ge support kurna dukh sukh time de see I want us to be proud our people I want us to be proud Lotha people I want us to be proud Sumi people I want us to be proud Pom people na nijur laga tribe itu laga identity thagibo lage proud hobi holibi ami kan sob naga ase itu janibo lage We are all Nagas. We all have something common, and that is we are children of God, created as Nagas. We have a distinct identity, our common heritage as Nagas. Ito ani amigan sai jale do differences to bishinai. Hoi differences kan do olabo, alak habana olabo, alak guru bole mon thagibo, holibi kiniga amigan sob mon miligina kinia common good nimede balobo itu bhabibo lage. Itu harne itu shanti thagile isor bra dia itu shanti jani ina aro practice kurle ami khan well-being do pabo na well-being mane it is the health ami khan la health kinia bal dagibo itu ki well-being koi well-being do physical health ekla noy agi de moi ko nishina it is also spiritual health itu mental health na ami khan Nagaland to do mental health to bishi practice nokre nole bishi na jane janile bi sorom bra stigma thaka bra ami khan itu bishi kotha nokoy physical health diabetes thagile cancer bimar hoishi gole ki physical bimar thagile but hospital jai na only we ami khan human beings too along with physical health spiritual problems, spiritual health, spiritual illness, nole mental illness bi olai. Itu laga doctors khan bi ase. Itu khan lote bi jabol lage na. Aro ami khan la relational, social health. Itu bi ekjun lote kinia thagibo. Itu ekjun lote hekai gina nole practice kuri gina motop kurina thagibo lage. Ami khan la colony de hotai sal nutun manu ahe na. Kita wadu ami kan lane to the monso hotai sapa kore rasta bahar bi sapa kore holi bi ekta moi common dikha do morning de nole evening de sile do sapa kora phichire time de rasta side de na idu sweet wrappers nole ki khan laga letra bishi dekhe see ami kan we need to learn, like Mia was saying, we need to learn how to keep ourselves clean, our house clean, as well as our surroundings clean. Letra dikile uthabi, na? Aro kote phelabo itu jaga de jaina phelabo lage. Aro nutun manuhan kitia colony de ahibo, tenants khan ahibo, na tahan ki bhal bra kobo lage. Gali gina noi gina, jagra bra gusa bra noi. Olibi ami Allah colony do iniga ase de kuna niyum khan bhal bra hikabu laye. Na it is all our collective responsibilities. So ami khan shanti thagile ami khan health te bhal thagibo aro ami khan kiniga itu nijor ownership na responsibility loigina ami khan itu saile do ami khan well-being bi thagibo.
Itia koan disina Kambra chairman sikitakan kiman ton jadi ake konji korkina dia nisina ta Kambra itu colony itu pana dikina itu chagrone mogambi itu laga place inde takan 30-40 chon bra itu colony pana kina jado mohan idia place in bagina idia do house do idia do 400 ene ponjubole ase 400 nega itu koni takan lokati place in bado beshi esor lokati thanks dia ase moibi itia chipi hogina bishi sal noy moi time di do aro place in bado duita eta do colony recognize laga aro aji 50 years laga Jubilee celebrate laga moi beshi isoke dhanyabad dia do moi bi chibi kiman sal kura takibo itu tamdi moi bi itu nisina place in dekina he jabole akase aro yadi especially itu Assisi school sister kan logade council bihapra beshi things jane dia se kiman sal de yadi trophy holebi ki laga pension dakilibi takan itu laka kambon to takan pra keman pra televi takan to itu laka donation to takan yati time to dia ase itu kani beshi kushi pa ase aro koleni kan yati keman jon aikina ase itu ke kushi pa to mogan 3 साल 4 साल यदि जुबली लगा प्लान करकिना जादम दे सो मनोपरा तो कुशिपरा कंट्रीब्यूशन देकिना इतुपरा मोगाम भी आजी जुबली बुआ लगा इतो कंट्रीब्यूशन लगा इतो करने कॉलोनी मानो केमा जोने किना से सो के कुशिपा जाने दे से आरो हाई बोले टाइम दिबी इतो अमेरिकन एनिका कंट्रीब्यूशन takile itu so manopra itu laga flex into pabo aji korne bolaga kota to tadi sis korase thank you
aji edo program di etin koribuli tour bra osor bra colony manugan tangor chudu kiman yadi ahegena ase sob ki ami colony nambra 50 years Golden Jubilee Salam Janayase. American Sub itu program di attend kurado blessing babu guna ami akhasi.
Happy Jubilee.